The Davis Knight Show. Yeah. Hey guys, it's me, Davis Knight. Welcome back to The Davis Knight Show. I'm so glad you're here. This is where we talk about confidence, kindness, and learning how to be the best version of you. Today's theme is one word that makes a big difference: courage. Courage isn't about not being afraid. It's about being brave enough to do something even when you are afraid. So if you've ever been nervous about auditioning or trying out for something or standing up in the front of the class, this episode is for you. So let's get started with you issues. Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes it's a quiet voice at the end of the day saying, "I'll try again tomorrow." Everyone gets scared sometimes. That's normal. But courage is what helps you stand up, speak up, and keep going even when it's hard. Maybe courage for you means auditioning or trying out for something new, or standing up in front of the class. So here's a quick Bible verse. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Joshua 1:9. If you commit this verse to memory or write it somewhere where you'll see it this week, it can be a great reminder to walk with your head held high and have courage every day. Try and report it back to me. I'll bet you'll surprise yourself and succeed in overcoming all of your fears. So now it is time for the news of the week. Here are some interesting things happening right now. NASA's new Courage rover was revealed. Scientists just announced a new lunar rover named Courage that will explore deep craters on the moon by 2030. This is also kind of ironic because this episode's theme is courage. Next up is the world record for the heaviest pumpkin grown. A farmer in Minnesota grew a pumpkin weighing over 2,700 pounds. That's heavier than a small car. Number 3, the U.S. government shutdown began. Congress didn't pass a new spending bill, so parts of the federal government have temporarily closed this week. The last government shutdown happened from December 22, 2018 to January 25, 2019. It lasted 35 days, the longest in U.S. history, and ended after both sides finally reached a deal. Now it is trivia time. Question 1 is U.S. history themed. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? A. George Washington, B. Benjamin Franklin, C. Thomas Jefferson, or D. John Adams? I'm going to give you a minute to think. Okay, the correct answer is C. Thomas Jefferson. Fun fact, Jefferson drafted most of it in just 17 days in 1776. Question 2 is science/anatomy themed. Which part of your body controls your balance? A. The heart, B. The lungs, C. The inner ear, or D. The stomach? I'm going to give you a minute to think. Okay, the correct answer is C. The inner ear. Fun fact, tiny canals in your ears send messages to your brain that keep you from tipping over. Question 3 is sports themed. Which NFL quarterback is known as the GOAT, greatest of all time? A. Peyton Manning, B. Tom Brady, C. Patrick Mahomes, or D. Aaron Rodgers? I'm going to give you a minute to think. Okay, the correct answer is B. Tom Brady. Fun fact, Brady won 7 Super Bowls. That's more than any single NFL team in history. Question 4 is a Florida trivia fact. What is the longest river in Florida? A. The St. Johns River, B. The Suwannee River, C. The Peace River, or D. The Apalachicola River? I'm going to give you a minute to think. Okay, the correct answer is A. The St. Johns River. Fun fact, the St. Johns River is 310 miles long and one of the few major rivers in the United States that flows south to north instead of north to south, just like the Nile in Egypt. Question 5 is gaming themes. In Minecraft, what rare item do you need to find to activate the end portal and reach the end? A. The Blaze Rod, B. The Ender Pearl, C. The Eyes of Ender, or D. The Nether Star? I'm going to give you a minute to think. Okay, the correct answer is C. The Eyes of Ender. Fun fact, You need 12 Eyes of Ender to open the End Portal and face the Ender Dragon, the game's ultimate boss. Now time for fun stuff. Are you ready to smile? Drum roll, please. Joke of the week. Why did the skeleton refuse to fight? Any guesses? Because he didn't have the guts. Haha, get it? Because skeletons don't have organs or muscles, so literally they don't have guts. It's play on words because having guts also means being brave, which ties into this episode theme actually. Now it's time for the slang of the week, lit. In slang, lit is a way of expressing something is cool, kind of like the word sick. For example, your friend's saying they got a rare Pokemon card, and you think that's cool, so you'd say, oh, that's lit. Now time for the tech tip. Change the background, theme, and color of your Gmail inbox. You can change how your Gmail interface looks by doing these quick steps. To do this, open up your Gmail at gmail.com. Then tap the settings icon, which is the second left of your screen in the top right. Then you can set a style and theme for your inbox. Then press the X button and it will automatically save for you. Courage does not always look like standing on a stage or fighting a battle. Sometimes courage is choosing kindness, doing the right thing, or standing alone when no one else does. Every time you show courage, you get stronger, and that strength inspires others too. So just a reminder to please, pretty please, donate to the Davis Knight Show and my Be a Mind Reader campaign with Advent Health. To donate, please go to www.thedavisknightshow.com, and then under the About Us section, you see the link to donate. And if you can't donate, please remember to rate and review my podcast. All money goes towards destigmatizing children's mental health, which also ties in to having courage. Okay, that's it. Now go and have a great day and make sure to smile. Bye, everyone.